Greetings, dear listeners. Hope you're all doing well. We're out here tonight to welcome the arrival of the cold full moon of December. The cold full moon of December 29th. And it is definitely cold. It's about minus 15 Celsius right now, or 5 degrees Fahrenheit. So if the camera begins to shake or you hear chattering teeth, you'll know why. This is the second full moon during the month of December, which means it's probably a blue moon. But I think the only thing right now is turning blue is probably the lovely and talented camera crew. So we're going to try to do this in one take, mistakes or not. You will just have to take us as you find us. Now tonight, I want to talk about an entity known as Old Stinker. Old Stinker. And no, I am not talking about myself. Old Stinker is a fanged, 8-foot tall, half man, half wolf, or, depending on the witness, half man, half dog, which haunts the Barnstum Drain. The Barnstum Drain. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. Barnstum Drain, near Hull in the UK. So he's a werewolf or he's a dogman. Take your pick. Now, Old Stinker gets his nickname from his incredibly bad breath, which he gets from his habit of digging up and eating cadavers and corpses out of graveyards. Oh my, holy horrible halitosis, Batman. Well, sightings of Old Stinker, or legends or stories about Old Stinker, date back to the 1100s, but the modern era of Old Stinker sightings began in the 1960s, when a truck driver reported that his vehicle was attacked by a huge wolf-like creature with flaming red eyes that tried to break his windshield. And that's kind of in keeping with Old Stinker's past behavior, because apparently during the 1700s, he once attacked a stagecoach and was driven off by gunfire. There were so many reports and sightings of Old Stinker, including one where apparently he was seen eating a dead German shepherd, and when discovered, he jumped 8 feet over an embankment, carrying the German shepherd in his mouth. I guess he wanted takeout or a meal to go that day. I don't know. There were so many reports about Old Stinker that in 2016, a full moon hunt was made for him. A full moon hunt. But they obviously didn't find him. We would have heard about him. They didn't find him. So, could Old Stinker be a ghost? Earlier this year, I uploaded a number of videos about phantom or ghost werewolves from the writings of the famous Anglo-Irish ghost hunter, Elliot O'Donnell. Well, one person that thinks that werewolves like Old Stinker might be a phantom is Dr. Sam George of the University of Hertfordshire, who says that werewolf sightings in Britain often occur in areas which were the habitat of the indigenous British wolf, and that these sightings reflect a kind of collective guilt at the extinction of wolves in Britain. And I can tell you, it was more than an extinction, it was an extermination, because there was a concerted effort made to wipe out werewolves in Britain. Now, here in Canada, we have wolves, but like Britain, we don't have a lot of werewolf stories, except from the province of Quebec or among the Métis people, who are the descendants of First Nations women and French fur traders. And their stories of loups-garous and rougarous probably actually reflect their French heritage, because France itself is a hotspot for werewolf sightings. And while England doesn't have a lot of werewolves, it does have many sightings of mystery black cats and mysterious black panthers, as well as spectral black dogs like Black Shuck, which are harbingers of death. So, dear listeners, what do you think? Is Old Stinker a werewolf? If he's a werewolf, he's kind of a strange one because he actually is supposed to have a tail. And that's one way you're supposed to be able to tell a werewolf from a real wolf, because a werewolf isn't supposed to have a tail. But Old Stinker does. As well, instead of the usual canine face, he has a more human face. So is Old Stinker a werewolf? A dogman? A ghoul? He digs up corpses? Is he a ghost? Or is it just mass hallucination, mass hysteria? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I should point out as well that Hull in the UK is very close to a place called the Wold Newton Triangle. Wold, W-O-L-D. And that's a paranormal hotspot where there have been sightings of fairies, aliens, zombies, vampires. There have been sightings of sea serpents. There have been sightings of walking skeletons. There has been a screaming skull. And ultimately, there have been sightings of a parkin eating dragon. Parkin being a kind of an oatmeal cake or snack that they make in the Yorkshire area. So let me know in the comments below what you think Old Stinker is. And don't tell me he's a parkin eating werewolf. And stay safe, stay subscribed, ring that bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And feel free to share this video or any of my videos with anyone you please. If this is your first visit to my channel, my name is Warren and I write and tell original ghost stories and original horror stories about werewolves, such as the original stories about cryptids such as the Night Floaters, werewolves, and the Black-Eyed Children. Guess I have werewolves on the brain. So please consider subscribing and help me to get to my goal of 2,021 subscribers by 2021, or in 2021, which is right around the corner. I am now going to step out of the way so the lovely, talented, and frozen camera crew can give you a panorama shot of tonight's full cold moon, very aptly named, while I get out of the way. But till midnight, cheers.